Bite Force trying to maneuver around Hypershock. Uh-oh, is he gonna drive him in the screws? No, lets him get away.
Hypershock's drum's not spinning yet, not sure why. That's going to be something to watch.
Oh, look at this, oh!
Hammer, 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 hammer.
Oh, and a polarizing shot right out of the goal.
Big shot there.
And again.
Excellent driving there from Will and Team Hypershock.
So Hypershock triples up on the damage on Bite Force. Will Bales racking up the points so far in this one. I'm sure he's hoping those last-minute repairs hold up.
Now that spinning bot is going. Oh, excellent maneuver.
Oh, a big lift by Hypershock and a flip. But look at Bite Force trying to self-correct.
Hypershock's totally dominating this fight right now. Showing some excellent driving skills here. Trying to drive him into the screws.
Oh no, if he gets up on those screws, he could get put up all the way on the rails, but no, he avoids it. This is not what I expected from a 3-14 matchup. The underdog is taking it to Bite Force.
Hypershock came out with a bang and has been relentless. Bite Force is falling way behind on points.
Halfway home now in this 3-minute round. All this dancing around isn't scoring any points with the judges. Hypershock owning Bite Force to this point. However, now he's getting offended by Bite Force. Oh, he's dropping the clamps. What's he gonna do with him? What's he gonna do with him?
Bite Force trying to get control of Hypershock, isn't quite able to do it.
Uh-oh, Hypershock's starting to smolder a little bit. What's going on there, Kenny?
Yeah, that motor's starting to burn out. Not a good sign for Hypershock. Those last-minute repairs may be starting to come undone. That motor is faltering, and it's really heating up now.
Under a minute to go. Hypershock seems incapacitated. He may be way ahead on points, but if he stops moving, he'll get counted out.
Come on, Paul. Paul, flip me, Paul.
Kenny, I think Hypershock is taunting Bite Force and wants to trick the referee into thinking he's still moving to avoid a countout.
Paul's playing into Will's hands here. Hypershock is ahead if it goes the distance. There's only about 30 seconds left.
Now it seems like Paul's worked it out. He's backing off. He's not taking the bait.
10, 9,
Uh-oh.
8,
Hypershock's being
7,
counted out.
6,
We could have a knockout.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're done. We're done.
That is it. This quarterfinal match is underway. And Bite Force coming out. Oh, trying to flip Overhaul early.
Nice driving skills there from Overhaul. Bite Force trying to get a hold of the side of Overhaul. Overhaul almost ran into those screws. Oh, look at this.
Oh, Bite Force has got him. Oh, no. And it's Bite Force that has to right itself.
Oh, excellent defensive skills there from Overhaul.
Oh, the head-on collision. Overhaul gets taken into the rails. Look at this. It's the old push, shove, back and forth.
So far, this is Bite Force's fight. It's still early. Let's see if Overhaul can get something going here.
Oh! Overhaul getting pushed right into the rail. Up on its hind wheel.
Paul Ventimiglia showing his talent as a driver. Overhaul trying to fight back, trying to overpower Bite Force and get off that wall.
Let's see if Overhaul is able to get out of the corner and he pushes back. Oh, and they free themselves and reset.
Overhaul's traction saved it there.
Now start looking out for the floor hazards after the first minute. Those will start popping up and could do some damage to a bot.
Bite Force has a hold of Overhaul again.
And Overhaul getting lifted up. Will it get flipped by Bite Force? It does not.
Not deep enough there, Chris. Let's see if Overhaul can get a grip on Bite Force.
Whoa, oh no! Overhaul just gets out of those raised floors.
Now the hazards are getting involved. Makes things a lot trickier for these drivers.
It's been an incredibly tactical fight up to this point, Kenny. Back and forth we go.
Now there's some good contact, and that's to be expected when you have bots of similar styles.
In my eyes, Bite Force has a clear advantage up to this point. Just one more minute to make an impression on the judges should this go the distance. Overhaul trying to get Bite Force up on the rails, can't do it.
Well, you know, I think Bite Force has been a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more successful. Look at this.
Oh, no. Overhaul lifted Bite Force off the ground. He's got him off the ground.
They have a comeback here on our hands.
Trying to get him in the screws, baby. And he can't do it. Oh, look at that.
He's got him up in the air. Could we see a knockout here? I'm not sure he's got enough time. Oh, shot right into the screws.
Oh!
That was the best hit of the match, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, once again. Less than 15 to go. And look at Overhaul just lifting Bite Force.
Can he get him out of the arena?
With 5. Oh, saved by the bell.
The winner is...
Oh my gosh.
Bite Force!
Let the bot battle begin. Oh, first contact in the semis, and Bite Force quickly gets a hold of Ghost Raptor, driving him into the corner. But Chuck controls that hammer.
Lift it. There you go.
Bite Force has a great grip on Ghost Raptor right now.
Oh, Bite Force lifts him up in the air. What's he trying to do to him, Kenny?
He was trying to suplex him, but now he's really hooked. He's gonna drive him right into the screws.
Oh, no, and
Oh,
hook
the
out for the
pulverizer.
pulverizer. Oh, they just missed it.
Slight adjustment now, watch this.
Oh, he's getting the backside of Ghost Raptor. Oh, Ghost Raptor is now on its head. What can it do? Is it incapacitated?
Oh, he just folded him like fresh laundry. Now he's living in the
Oh, look
pulverizer.
at Ghost Raptor right itself. Oh,
Oh, that's a hit.
if nothing else, these are serious points in the eyes of the judges. Should this battle go the distance?
The Ghost Raptor has some serious adjustments to make here.
Grab him, grab him.
Oh, Ghost Raptor's got a hold of Bite Force. Couldn't quite flip him over.
That's some excellent driving there from Bite Force.
Look at those strong lifting hands.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. There you see one of those Hellraisers popping out on the floor. Oh, look at that. Bite Force has flipped Ghost Raptor.
That's a move you dream of if you're Paul.
And he's lost the wheel. Bite Force is closing in on a victory. This could be it. Bite Force pushing Ghost Raptor around like a rag doll. Oh, and he's right on the screws in front of us.
He's getting chewed up right now.
10, 9,
They're
8,
counting it down.
7,
Ghost Raptor is finished.
5,
Bite Force on the verge of the final.
2, 1, knockout.
That is it. And the championship is underway. Here comes Bite Force. Oh, and we have sparks flying in the first 5 seconds. And there's a hop, skip, and a spin by Tombstone.
Bite Force has done it. He's closed the gap, and he's boxing him in.
Oh,
No, Bite Force trying to jam him up.
oh, is he going to get him on the screws? He's got him off the ground.
That's a pin. You have 10 seconds to pin.
Bite Force is racking up points for control of that pin.
Yeah, but in the tournament rules, you can only hold a pin for 10 seconds.
Valuable seconds ticking away. And there's the release. Ray's got to get on the offensive now.
Tombstone gets that blade going. Oh, big hit.
Tombstone with a side delivery.
Oh!
That was a good shot on the treads by Tombstone.
That blade is starting to cut through that wedge of Bite Force.
It's got several holes now in the front, does Bite Force. Now he chases Tombstone near the screws. He's taking him around the box, but then Tombstone breaks free.
Oh, this is amazing driving here by Ventimiglia. You see Tombstone starting to smoke up here. That motor's starting to burn out.
No, that's battery. That's battery.
You can hear Ray. What's he talking about, Kenny?
White smoke, Chris. That's the signature of a LiPo battery flameout. Looks like Ray is losing his weapon.
And now more than a minute into the bout, keep an eye on the smoke as Bite Force takes Tombstone for another ride.
It's clearly the weapon batteries because Tombstone's still mobile, but the driving ability of Paul Ventimiglia.
But Ray Billings somehow recovers with the exceptional driving.
What a battle here.
A little more than a minute remaining.
Yeah, drives a little bit wonky.
It's okay. You got a minute. You got a minute.
Looks like Paul's struggling a bit right now. But can Ray take advantage?
Anything's possible, Chris.
At this point, it's too close to call. Neither one can get the upper hand at this point, Kenny. Oh!
And
It's
look at
right
this.
in front of us on the screws. Tombstone breaks free yet again.
Now it looks like Bite Force is having a problem
Oh,
with
he's
his
lost
mobility.
traction, it looks like, on
Yeah.
one side of his bot.
Can you try it?
30 seconds to go in the championship fight of BattleBot. Does Ray have any opening to drive Paul up in the screws and get a miracle knockout?
It doesn't look like it, Chris.
I'm trying.
Their fight has really been a war of attrition. They're both battered and bruised like two heavyweight champs, struggling to stay on their feet in the 12th round. At this point, Tombstone is just trying to ram him here.
Fight Force trying to flip him over.
In the screw, in the screw. Come on, in the screw.
Tombstone trying to get Fight Force into the screws. That doesn't happen.
The winner and champion of the world of BattleBots is Bite
Battle began. Brutus gonna get out of the box like he promised. Oh, and taking a serious shot. Shrapnel's all over the place. Oh, Tombstone knocked him out of his cleats with that first hit.
It did. That front side of the armor is useless.
Oh no!
Brutus is drowning right now.
It's taking serious shots already now. Tombstone's going for the tires and the backside.
Brutus is not moving, and he's the sitting duck.
What's Ray gonna do here? That was exactly like the shot that hurt Tombstone last year. But it looks like Ray is okay, and that big blade might have been exactly the right choice. And this might be it. Look at that. Crater that's been created on Brutus as it gets outed out.
6, 5,
Ray Billings with no regard for a robot life.
1. Knockout. We're done.
Let the boss battle begin in this quarterfinal. Oh! Tombstone takes a serious shot from Vita and is on one of his wheels.
Tombstone out of control here early.
Oh! Big impact with that front armor of Vita, and shrapnel's already flying. Oh! John Reed showing no fear in the #1 seed here, and Tombstone has got to be rattled. He's got him lined up. Use the hammer, and he does. Oh, there's another shot from Vita.
He bent the top of Tombstone.
Tombstone digging into the front armor of Vita, but it's held up against the punishment incredibly well so far.
Tombstone's got to get around to the backside of Vita. Excellent driving by Vita so far.
Oh my goodness!
Sparks flying everywhere.
John Reed has Tombstone propped up, and he's pushing him toward the side of the box. Oh no! Tombstone shot out of a cannon there, and he lands upside down. And that happened right in front of the judges.
Not many horizontal spinners can take that kind of damage. Vita's trying to pin Tombstone here.
He's got to let me go.
Vita has got Tombstone, the 1-seat corner. Tombstone's got to work its way out.
Yeah, he's cutting off the ring like a boxer, Chris. What a perfect start to this fight for John Reed and Vita. We have never seen Tombstone under this much pressure. Let's see how Ray handles this adversity.
Trying to wiggle free. Oh, the blade back's working out. The pulverizer hits Tombstone. Now, once again, it's all about what your primary weapon does. And the primary weapon on Vita is that hammer. At some point, you got to fire the hammer, Kenny.
That's right, Vita has to fire his weapon if he wants this win. And for Tombstone, the fact that he's upside down may actually help him here. That blade is hitting higher up on Vita now. Probably should have set it up that way to start.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh! That's it! Tombstone just chopped off the base of Vita's hammer, Chris. He popped off the screws and caught him with the money shot right there.
You can see that hammer dragging across the floor now. Big damage to Vita. Oh! There's another shot to that hammer. It's dangling like a broken arm now. And Tombstone just grinding down Vita. The #1 seed coming out strong in the dying moments of this match.
Climb up there and get that.
What a fight! Ray Billings lands some devastating shots here at the end.
Neither bot is really moving. This one is going to
rolling on the ground, Chris.
Yeti trying to attack from the top. The massive backflip by Yeti.
Well, Chris, that last hit hurt Yeti, but it also damaged Tombstone. That spinner is not working.
So Yeti, oh, the attempted flip, but Yeti has done the impossible. Killed Tombstone's weapon. The most feared weapon in the competition is down. This is huge, Kenny.
Huge indeed, Chris. This match is Yeti's for the taking.
And remember, that is huge in the eye of the judges. It's all about the damage created by the primary weapon. And right now, neither primary weapon is working. The drop spinner on Yeti, the horizontal spinner on Tombstone. Oh, the kill saws get one of the tires of Tombstone.
Well, right now, if you're looking at both bots, who's taking more damage? That is clearly Yeti.
Yeti up with the screws, and then it throws itself off. Uh-oh, it's hard to drop the screws. Tombstone using the box brilliantly. He's got no weapon. He's got no choice.
Well, Yeti just needs to find a way. Such a huge opportunity here for the Alaskan. And you can see that chain, the weapon chain, that's the problem. There goes the other tire of Yeti.
Kenny, which bot can use the BattleBots to its advantage at this point?
Well, last year, Tombstone lost the final to Bite Force in exactly the same fashion. Can Yeti beat him in a driving battle?
Well, you were right about the kinetic energy having an impact on this match, Kenny. I just didn't think both bots would lose their weapons.
Well, this is a real shove fest now, Chris.
Gotta watch out for the Hellraisers and the kill saws in the floor because those can inflict some serious damage. Now with under a minute to go. And remember, this is for a spot in the final. No piggy. Uh-oh. Yeti's really smoking. And Ray pushing Yeti toward those kill saws. But both bots driving their hearts out here. Neither bot wanting to give up. 30 seconds left. Yeti needs a bullet for the blue. There's still enough time. Yeti's got to get him on the screws or the pulverizer. Something.
Well, we have seen it happen, Chris. Anything can happen in the BattleBots, but they are running out of time.
Tombstone trying to push Yeti into the screws. Instead, its horizontal spinner got a little bite. Under 10 to go. This was not the battle we expected, but it's going the distance. Who will face Bombshell in the finals?
Wow.
The winner by unanimous decision is Tombstone!
Let the box final begin. Bombshell in the box rush. Oh! Mike Jeffries went for the weapon chain, but it looked like he just missed.
That could cost them.
Bombshell needs the perfect shot, but Tombstone will not make that easy. Uh-oh, one of the wheels has come off of Bombshell already. It's even moving. Bombshell stunned in the opening seconds, and Tombstone coming back for more.
Ray Billings circling his prey, Chris. This could get nasty.
I need to see movement.
Well, Bombshell's strategy is backfired big time. Tombstone on the precipice of an emphatic victory.
Who wants some more? Who wants some more?
Tombstone lining up. Here he comes. Oh! Annihilation for Tombstone at last. Oh, no! That's the exclamation point, Kenny. It's been a year in the making. Ray is finally going to get his hands on the ultimate prize.
He's gonna enjoy this, Chris. We got a countdown.
The mad genius Bombshell. No match for legendary Tombstone. He's waited long enough. Tombstone.
Knockout.
A new champ is crowned. Let the bot battle begin. Huge, little off balance in the beginning. This is the way it rolls. If you've never seen it fight before, both weapons fired up. Quite a sight to see. And how about that huge spinner in the middle, giving Bite Force a shot.
Big weapon-to-weapon collision right there. Bite Force has to be careful. We know Huge has knockout ability. Oh, huge hit there. Getting to the side of Huge is easier said than done, Chris.
Oh, another huge shot on Bite Force. Now Bite Force and Huge sideways momentarily.
Bite Force has had to settle for going weapon on weapon with Huge. And now it looks like Bite Force's spinner might be having a little trouble.
Oh! Something came off of Bite Force right there, I think.
Yeah, I think that weapon on Bite Force is out of commission, Chris. You can see him trying to get in closer to Huge there and prevent him from spinning up.
Bite Force has some work to do. Oh!
Looks like that fight with Ice Wave may have taken too much out of Hugh.
Oh, no.
From 10.
They're getting
9,
counted out.
8,
Huge still spinning around. Can they magically put themselves
4,
back together?
3, 2,
They cannot.
1. That's a knockout.
And the former champs survive. Let the battle begin. Fight Force with that weapon already at the full speed. You can ask Rotator about that. A vicious uppercut to start this match. And Fight Force all over Rotator here. Nick Versoto is scrambling.
Well, now we can't tell what side Rotator started with. Oh, and he's getting smacked by the pulverizer.
So far, there's been nowhere to hide for Rotator. Paul Ventimiglia is cutting off every angle and closing every gap.
Yeah, it feels like there's 3 Fight Forces out there.
And he's right back on top of him.
Oh, man.
What do you think? Do you think Rotator has to make an adjustment and spin up that top blade to full speed?
Well, the problem is Paul Ventimiglia isn't letting him go up to full speed. And I don't think those primary weapons are active anyway. He's picking them apart.
Kenny's up. Big oh! My God!
Wow! Put an end to this madness.
Victor, you good? Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Paul Ventimiglia offering mercy, but Team Rotator wants no part of it. Oh! Are you kidding me? He's just dismantling Rotator. One of the tires is done. The countdown has got to start. Here it goes.
8, 7, 6.
And all Victor Soto and his team can do is applaud and bow down to the former champ. Let the battle begin. Oh, big smash right off the bat. Fight Force getting underneath whiplashing Will here. Throws him into the corner. Matt Vasquez escapes and needs to catch a breath here. Oh!
Fight Force definitely has the low ground, Chris.
No!
Uh-oh! Huge flip there by Fight Force.
And it looks like Whiplash may have taken some damage on the right side there.
Look how sturdy Fight Force is, dictating this match so far, just smothering Whiplash.
Whiplash having trouble getting its primary weapon spinning up to speed, Kenny.
Yeah, look at that front right wheel. Oh, and it's gone. It is gone. Yeah, this could be the beginning of the end for Whiplash.
Whiplash fixes itself, but it's already taken on serious damage in the first 45 seconds. Look at this right in front of us. Oh, a pulverizer drops down. There goes the second wheel. And now Fight Force taking Whiplash for a ride around the box.
Fight Force really giving Whiplash a dose of its own medicine in this one, Chris. Taking away his mobility from the very start.
Oh, my God!
Wow!
Matt Vasquez doing his best to get into survival mode, but he's without 2 tires and basically a third. Kenny, does that look like enough controlled movement to you?
That's borderline, Chris. Whiplash just sort of crab walking. There may be a countdown
10,
coming.
9.
And there it is. It's going to be Fight Force and Minotaur in a dream final, folks. Whiplash's Cinderella run is over.
1. That is a knockout.
Let the bot championship begin. Oh! Huge hit. Whoa! Big shots by both teams. Who's going to claim that low ground?
Oh, man!
Again.
Oh! Vicious shot by Fight Force delivered to the side of Minotaur. Minotaur scrambling. Oh!
That was weapon on weapon, Chris.
Both weapons breaking. You can hear that drum on Minotaur firing up.
Oh! Huge hit.
Here's Minotaur right back underneath Fight Force, taking it for a ride. Are you kidding me? Back and forth action here in this final match, Kenny.
Both teams have been able to get some low ground, but Fight Force so sturdy. Been able to withstand the shots from Minotaur, but right now, Minotaur's primary weapon is shut down.
That is a huge, huge disadvantage because it's all about damage created by the primary weapon. And now Fight Force's weapon seems to be having some trouble. Oh, the pulverizer just misses Minotaur.
Well, it's going to come down to durability right now because both primary weapons are shut down. Minotaur trying to push Fight Force back.
Trying to get Fight Force into the screws. Can he do it? Minotaur has what it takes to win a shoving match.
Uh-oh, he's got his primary weapon working again.
Fight Force with the rope-a-dope. That weapon is alive and up to speed. Oh! A monster shot by Fight Force on that exposed side of Minotaur.
Unbelievable. Paul Ventimiglia with the confidence to conserve weapon power there. He knew what he was doing the whole time.
Fight Force now trying to bully Minotaur and throw him into the screws. Let the bot battle begin. Champ's on the move. Uppercut's not even out of his box. Oh, boy, it's already looking a little unstable. Oh!
Massive hit by Bite Force, now attacking from the back.
But uppercut able to run away and recenter itself. Oh! Just in time to take another shot.
Huge hit right there.
Now it's on its head. That's problematic. Like really problematic. Like it might be over problematic.
Nice, dude.
Bite Force just so low to the ground, Chris. Uppercut, too unstable.
Starting at 10.
And there's the count out.
9.
There's nothing Alex Hattori and all those MIT kids can do. Quick, come up with some sort of mathematical equation to save yourselves.
That is a knockout.
Paul Ventimiglia and Bite Force with the knockout. Let the bot battle begin, and Lockjaw a little slow on the draw. And on weapon to weapon as one of those forks on Bite Force goes flying across the box. What an exchange!
That Bite Force has lost one of the forks now. Let's see if Lockjaw can take advantage of that. Bite Force getting even more aggressive right now. Huge hit in front of us.
That was weapon on weapon, and Lockjaw's weapon momentarily disabled. And also it's hopping around frog-like, if you will.
Oh! Massive hit by Bite Force.
Oh, man, Bite Force on the attack trying to throw Lockjaw. And it just got knocked on the weapon by the pulverizer, too.
Lockjaw's driving inverted now, Chris.
Donald Hudson seeing stars.
Lockjaw might be having some drive issues right now. I believe that heel suffers some damage.
Wow! Lockjaw for the fourth straight fight is smoking, Kenny. This is a real problem.
We've seen Donald gut out comebacks before, but this is the reigning champ. Bite Force, they can brawl as well, so as much as these guys were talking about it being a strategic fight, it's been a battle here. Both these guys with serious knockout shots. Oh!
Well, the problem is Lockjaw's primary weapon is down, so Bite Force is going to go in for the kill, and now it's back speeding up, and Lockjaw keeps getting knocked all over the place.
And Lockjaw, like the whole frame is about to come off. It is on fire, it is about to come off.
It is on fire. There's a major issue. Oh, right in front of us. Lockjaw getting beaten to a pulp by the pulverizer by Bite Force. Oh, man. The champ's trying to finish him off.
Keep on him. Keep on him.
I think we're done. I think
They're not showing real mobility.
This might be it. Donald Hudson isn't still breathing. It's trying to. But Bite Force says, take your rightful place in the corner.
Bite Force trying to assess the damage, trying to see if it needs to go in and finish the job here.
It's
he's tearing up tires, Chris.
Oh, he's pinning Hudson in the corner. Under a minute to go. Donald Hudson trying to stay alive. He's under the pulverizer. The referee giving him the benefit of the doubt. But time is ticking.
Oh, another big hit from Paul Ventimiglia.
I gotta see more than circles.
Now the only question is, can Lockjaw actually make it through this fight? Under 30 to go. Donald Hudson trying to do something other than crab walk to show he's got some sort of translational movement.
10,
Oh no, the
9,
countdown has started.
7,
Donald Hudson is going to be
5,
counted out.
4,
The champ
3,
is back in the
2,
semifinals.
1. That's a knockout.
Paul Ventimiglia continues his reign of terror. Let the bot battle begin.
Paul Ventimiglia said it's all going to be reaction. That's a huge shot by Bite Force.
And it lost a wheel, Kenny. Bite Force. Unbelievable. He takes the former champ into the screws. And it's bouncing around like mad.
Well, it has no stability right now. Only has one wheel. Tombstone is in big-time trouble, Chris.
Oh, it's starting to smoke. Let's see if Ray Billings can get that thing under control. Look at this. He stops the blade. Is that a momentary tactic or is it done?
Got any control? We're done.
Oh, Ray Billings announces he's done.
8, 7,
Unbelievable.
6,
The champ delivers the knockout in under a minute.
2, 1. That's a knockout.
That short blade, the short blade of Tombstone, broken in half.
Let the battle for the giant nut begin. Nice little kisser to start it off.
Yeah, that was a weapon-to-weapon hit. Witch Doctor not afraid.
Oh, nice shot by Witch Doctor. Boy, they are not afraid to go face-to-face, Kenny.
No, not at all. Witch Doctor has to protect its flank. It's attacking the sides of Bite Force extremely well right now.
Really going at it.
Oh, one of the forks off of Bite Force is gone again.
Not a problem for them usually.
Yeah, we saw them lose one in their fight against Tombstone. Oh, there goes another.
So far, Witch Doctor systematically taking apart the champ.
Witch Doctor needs to pace itself, though. Nice shot there by Bite Force.
We have seen Witch Doctor take shots like that before, and then get back up, but Bite Force follows it up. Now Witch Doctor stumbling around a little bit.
Keep on him, keep on him.
Keep an eye on that primary weapon to see if it can spin up.
Oh, that reactionary shot that Paul Ventimiglia talks about.
Oh!
Took out the primary weapon of Witch Doctor, Chris.
Witch Doctor, it looked like maybe a plume of smoke happened. Bite Force standing right over Witch Doctor. Is this thing over?
Stay off him, Paul.
Witch Doctor not able to self-right right now, Chris.
Kenny, you can see the wheels spinning, but it is not moving.
Bite Force right there just in case.
10.
The countdown
9,
toward a repeat
8,
championship
7,
for Bite Force has
6,
started.
5, 4,
Long
3,
live
2,
the king!
1. That's a final knockout.
And his name is Paul Ventimiglia and Bite Force. Let the bot battle begin. Rotator turn around and nice little smash. Oh! Endgame nearly popped Rotator out of the box.
Endgame has to be careful with their wheels on the backside. Can't let Rotator get that undercutter to them. There goes one of the widgets of Rotator. That's going to make things a little easier for Endgame.
Endgame trying to get control of its bot, driven by Jack Parker on the attack. A nice shot on Rotator.
Uh-oh, now you just saw one of the bell come off the Endgame, Chris.
Well, you can see the weapon has slowed down significantly. Now the weapon is actually stopped. That is a huge deal. Not even 45 seconds into this fight is Endgame relegated to push rod duties.
I believe they are, Chris. Without that belt, that primary weapon is going to be done. Not a good start for Endgame, but they certainly got some great hits off.
Rotator's blade spinning at full speed. Oh, and there's a big shot. Endgame still moving around, and that is part of the name of the game. Keep moving, but the question is, what sort of strategy does Jack Parker have up his sleeve?
Well, he's got to get underneath Rotator. Can't let that weapon get around to the sides. They need to protect their wheels. That was a concern of theirs. It looks like, oh, that's a great shot by Endgame.
Unbelievable. Massive as Rotator went into the driver's glass right in front of Victor Soto. Now Rotator's driving inverted, which it can do.
Uh-oh, Endgame having some drive issues here, Chris.
Oh, another huge shot.
Whoa.
Pete, how dangerous is Rotator when it's driving inverted?
For this configuration of Endgame, the worst case scenario, because they can hit high and take out that whole weapon set, creating a lot of damage.
But it may not matter, Chris. Rotator's blade looks to be slowing down. Endgame's going to be able to take advantage of this with their wedge.
It's going to be a full 55 seconds of just pushing and shoving.
This is the kind of match that Rotator wanted, though. They wanted to go the distance and give themselves a chance here with these judges. Nice shot for the pulverizer landed by Rotator. What a fight.
Rotator took out Endgame's weapon. Endgame has returned the favor. Now closing in on the 30-second mark.
Well, this, I think, is the part of the fight that's really going to favor Endgame with that wedge. They're going to be able to get underneath Rotator and push them around the battle box, see if they can get the hazards involved. There they go. They're underneath Rotator. See if they're going to bring him over towards the hammer.
Rotator trying to wiggle free. Oh, Endgame lands a shot with a 100-pound pulverizer. Finding a way to score points here in the home stretch. It is a wire-to-wire war between two veteran teams here in the round of 16.
The winner,
what they told us they wanted to do, using those long forks to get underneath Shatter.
But here comes Shatter, looking to return the favor.
Oh, there's the hammer. Endgame answers with 2 quick jabs. Adam Wrigley letting his weapon fly now.
This is not a good spot for Shatter.
Oh! Endgame nearly got Shatter out of the box.
Wow! Shatter flips back over, but it has definitely got some issues here in the first 30 seconds. As in, like, it might not be able to drive. There it goes.
Endgame, very patient, very methodical.
Oh! Whoa, there goes the hammerhead!
And that's exactly why they didn't want to go weapon to weapon with Endgame.
Holy smokes!
Shatter is in deep trouble right now without that hammerhead.
Still 2 minutes remaining in this fight.
Endgame, will it go in for the crushing blow? Right in front of you, Florian.
You can hear that weapon humming.
Endgame have them pinned over here. More bot parts of Shatter all over the place.
Unbelievable.
He can still hit us. He can still hit us.
Shatter is decapitated, but the arm is still swinging.
That's the only hope for Shatter, which is getting ripped apart bit by bit.
Literally taking it apart piece by piece.
see some control movement, Shatter.
The ref issues a warning.
I'm trying, man. He keeps hitting me.
Shatter thrashing around, trying desperately to generate some sort of movement, but it might not be enough. The countdown has started.
Wow.
Adam Wrigley and Shatter can't move. They're flailing. Put it out of its misery. Let the battle begin.
Tantrum looking to get around the side of Endgame. He's got him, punching him into the corner. Look out.
Endgame kind of hopped out of there just at the right moment. Almost got pinned up against the wall. This is exactly what Tantrum wants.
Yeah, Endgame looks a little off balance to begin with, Kenny.
So far, those front forks on Endgame aren't really allowing them to get underneath Tantrum.
Oh, and how about Tantrum taking Endgame into the rails? Oh, no, Tantrum's smoking. Tantrum's smoking.
Oh!
Oh, look at that.
Uh-oh.
The puncher is now under Endgame.
Oh!
Tantrum still able to punch with that weapon, but the disc is no longer spinning, Kenny.
Yeah, they burnt out their weapon motor, Chris.
Can Endgame take advantage? Tantrum sneaking underneath again.
Oh! That was a beautiful hit and another!
Oh! Wow! What a sequence by Endgame, picking Tantrum apart with its weapon. And Kenny, one of Tantrum's front forks is now MIA.
This is going south for Tantrum in a hurry. Aaron Hill needs to find a way to stop the bleeding.
Smoke continuing to leak from Tantrum. Can they find a way to battle back without their primary weapon? Endgame smells blood.
Oh, there's the best shot by Endgame. And another. And Tantrum on its head.
Wow! They have those self-righting fists, and I'm not sure they're working right now. Aaron Hill already clapping for Team Endgame. I think he knows it's over.
Endgame with a huge 1-2 punch. And that's going to do it. The team with a fist.
Oh!
Tantrum getting knocked out. And Endgame is on to the championship.
Tantrum is knocked out.
Let the championship final begin.
Whiplash, quick out of the gate. Matty Vasquez circling. Jack Barker holding steady with Endgame.
Whiplash showing respect for Endgame's weapon, looking for an angle.
Nice job by Jack Barker, though, cutting it off, not giving Matty Vasquez any opportunity. Now Vasquez goes in, and he takes the shot from Endgame.
Endgame just kind of waiting for Whiplash.
Uh-oh, Whiplash up on the screw. Lots of sparks early on.
Uh-oh.
And look at that, Endgame trying to dig in right in the middle of Whiplash.
Yeah, Endgame trying to get to that primary weapon and disable it, Chris.
It looks like Whiplash's vertical spinner has stopped, at least momentarily.
Whiplash still alive, though, Chris. They've got 2 weapons left, their lifter and the driving skill of Matt Vasquez.
We are just about a minute in now. Endgame keeping that patient posture, waiting for the action to come to them. Whiplash probing.
Good job, good job.
The giant nut hangs in the balance.
Endgame trying to get underneath Whiplash there. Matt Vasquez won't allow it.
Whiplash inching closer. Endgame puts it on his head and delivers a stinging shot. Can Whiplash recover? Endgame stalking its prey, looking rock solid and ready to pounce Kenny.
But Whiplash right back in their face, not willing to surrender.
Oh, there we go. Whiplash sticking its nose in there and taking another shot. And Whiplash delivers another one. Oh my God! That is it! That is it! Endgame is taking the giant nut back overseas. Whiplash has been knocked out of the arena. Wow! Let the bot battle begin. Tantrum fast out of the gate. But Rotator, taken into the rails immediately by Tantrum. Nice work by Dylan Carey.
Yeah, there's that control they were talking about. They're doing a great job of winning this ground game here, Chris.
Popped up Rotator nicely. Yes, but Rotator, of course, so durable. First two fights of the regular season went the distance.
And one of Victor Soto's most successful techniques is feeding those wedges and spinning just like that.
Well called, Kenny Florian.
Another big hit.
Nice job by Tantrum. Using that drum. So
big
effectively. Great hit. He's got Rotator right near the screws at the upper deck, trying to force him upstairs, and he does.
Oh, he's getting chewed up. Can he get out of there inverted?
He can.
He's vulnerable. Tantrum gonna look to get underneath again.
Oh, man. Whoa, big shot.
Now inverted, that horizontal spinner may do more damage to Tantrum. They gotta be careful there.
Yeah, I think that Victor Soto doesn't mind driving that way. It looks like Tantrum is running in circles, trying to free itself.
I think it may be high-centered on a piece of debris, Chris, and this is a golden opportunity for Rotator to get back in this fight.
Oh, and he whipped, and Rotator took itself out at the rails.
Oh, my God. Tantrum got out of the way at just the right time, but they are still struggling to move.
Well, they're not moving. They're lost on them. They're great. All right, you got to show me you got some kind of control other than circles.
This is going to be a real problem for Tantrum as Rotator starts chewing it up and takes care of the fist. And now starts working on the wedge.
What a comeback this would be for Rotator. Victor Soto dishing out the punishment now.
And there goes the other fist. So Tantrum no longer has its self-righting system.
Rotator's durability just ridiculous, but Tantrum back on the attack now.
It's now pushing Rotator back toward the upper deck. Tantrum, welcome back to the party, pal.
What a crazy fight, and Rotator showing some serious damage here.
Under a minute to go. Tantrum has Rotator pinned, but releases. Rotator trying to flip itself, but it says no, I'll fight inverted.
Oh!
Look at the damage it's doing to the top of the wedge of Tantrum.
Tantrum just going right back in there. All-out aggression.
And now Tantrum has Rotator pinned in the corner of the upper deck. 30 seconds. Can Victor Soto make one last push?
Rotator's in big trouble, and they've been inverted for a long time, Chris, and that's going to play a factor in the judge's decision. Whoa! They don't need it! They don't need the judges!
A remarkable shot by Dylan Carey and Tantrum as they move on to the round of 8.
Wow! That was ridiculous!
Let the bot battle begin. Tantrum trying to drive around and find an angle.
But Cobalt tracking it, Chris, keeping that killer weapon pointed forward.
Here comes Cobalt. Oh, a little gyro there. All right, Tantrum wins the first battle. Gets Cobalt right into the corner. Good job. Now, working it next to the upper deck.
Tantrum flirting with the front of Cobalt here, playing a dangerous game, but now chewing away at those front forks, Chris.
That punching disc able to deliver shots and then retract backward and out of harm's way.
Great work so far by Dylan Carey, the outstanding young driver of Team Tantrum.
Using Tantrum's speed very effectively and winning the ground battle so far.
Good call, Kenny. Tantrum able to get underneath once again.
We know Cobalt has one-shot knockout power, though, Chris. Tantrum has to keep the pressure on here. One mistake and this fight could be over in a hurry.
Well, Cobalt trying to keep that gyroscopic motion under control. Doesn't want to give Tantrum any opening. Matt Maxim, an experienced driver, but not on this robot until this tournament. And now Tantrum is under Cobalt. Tantrum is
Tantrum gets one of its forks stuck in a kill saw slot. Hydra looking to capitalize, and does! Getting under Tantrum and upending it with the flipper. Nice move there.
That's an unforced error there by Dylan Carey, Chris. He has to be careful not to give Hydra those types of openings.
Big swing and a miss there by Hydra. Jake Ewart resets, moving very deliberately here. Tracking the speedy Tantrum as it drives in circles, looking for an angle.
Hydra has to be so careful to not allow Tantrum to attack from the back. That's where their drivetrain is. Tantrum believes that's a weak point on Hydra.
You can feel the tension building as these teams jockey for position. Oh, nice flip from Hydra. Tantrum flew a little too close to the sun right there.
But Tantrum got under Hydra's skirt there too, Chris. Might have done a little damage.
Whoa, nice shot there.
Oh, and another!
And right in front of Jake Ewart so he can see his dirty work. My goodness. Oh! An impressive start by Hydra, connecting on a high percentage of these flips. And you know, the crowd is loving it. Jake Ewart seems locked in. But I can tell you this, Kenny, Tantrum looks unfazed. It just keeps on the coming.
Well, we know how well built this bot is, Chris. Jake Ewart can't let up here.
And there you go, Tantrum able to get underneath Hydra, but Hydra with a quick counter shot.
Jake hesitant to go in for that second follow-up shot.
Whoa!
Oh boy, that is the biggest flip we've seen so far. How many more of these shots can Tantrum take?
Oh, there goes Tantrum winning the ground game right there, putting Hydra in the corner right in front of us. Uh-oh. Now you're probably wondering why that pulverizer's not dropping down. That is the one that Team Hydra is in charge of.
That's correct, and Tantrum not able to get that vertical spinner to make contact with Hydra. That reach on those flippers, giving it good distance there to protect itself. Another good flip by Hydra.
Under a minute to go, and here comes Tantrum targeting Hydra's weapon, which is slow to reset, Kenny.
Yeah, look at this. Tantrum able to deliver some clean shots. This is where Tantrum can do some serious damage to the weapon of Hydra. Best shot of the fight for Tantrum.
See Tantrum pumped up there on the driver's deck. Did they do enough damage with that weapon? Another massive flip by Hydra. Good work.
Nice recovery. Tantrum needs to make another push here.
Under 30 to go.
Uh-oh. Looks like Hydra not able to get that nose all the way down. That flipper tongue is a little high. Tantrum taking advantage of it.
Alex and Ginger's crew ain't done yet. Tantrum chewing up that front of the flipper on Hydra. Closing in on 10 seconds to go in this semifinal, and it looks like Tantrum is smoking a little bit. Whoa! What a finishing shot by Hydra!
The winner, Tantrum!
Let the Bot Championship begin! Lots of circling to start this one. Which team will strike first? Oh, Tantrum getting right underneath Witch Doctor and testing the underbelly.
Oh, and I think that may have hurt Witch Doctor, Chris. They are not moving well.
Oh, Tantrum getting underneath again. Dylan Carey taking the fight straight to Michael Lately here in the championship final.
Yep, Witch Doctor is struggling to make contact with the floor.
And now Tantrum goes on the attack, trying to take Witch Doctor into the screws. And it looks like Witch Doctor is indeed struggling with a major mobility issue. Michael Lately clearly frustrated. Can he find a way to power through this and get his team back in the fight? Dylan Carey just kind of biding his time, stalking Witch Doctor like a hungry lion.
Must have been that first shot by Tantrum, Chris. Something got bent backwards on the underside of Witch Doctor because they cannot get contact with the floor on that right side. And now Tantrum able to get underneath again.
Witch Doctor up against the screws. That's a bad area. Now caught on top of Tantrum.
I think a belt may have come loose on Witch Doctor as well.
This is just tragic for Witch Doctor. And at this point, Michael Lately just kind of sauntering around the middle of the box.
Tantrum trying to go in for another hit, but they don't want to go weapon to weapon. They're trying to attack the sides or the back of Witch Doctor here.
Just under 90 seconds to go in this championship fight. Can Tantrum finish the job here against a wounded Witch Doctor? Lands a jab and gets around to the backside.
They might be trying to bring him over to the corner.
Huge hit, and Witch Doctor is on its head. Tantrum now taking it to the rails.
Yeah, they're trying to get Witch Doctor to destroy itself, and they're getting an assist from the BattleBots arena here.
Under a minute to go, the kill saws are now active. Tantrum goes in for another shot, taking Witch Doctor into the rails. Dylan Carey doing a masterful job, Kenny.
Yeah, this is going exactly how they wanted. They've been winning a lot of points in the damage category as well.
Witch Doctor, you've got to move forward or I'm going to have to count you out.
30 seconds to go in the title fight. Witch Doctor's weapon's still working, but it is awfully painful to watch the legend continue to spin in circles here.
I got to see some movement here.
Yeah, Tantrum might be lining up a big shot to try to get him out of the battle boxer. No, they don't need to.
The countdown is on. We're going to have a new champion, and its name is Tantrum.
2, 1, knockout!
Let the bot battle begin. Oh, Tom Brewster shows Sawblaze's side, gets scooped up. Let's see how slippery Monsoon is.
Oh! What a counter shot by Monsoon!
That bar did some damage, it looks like. Sawblaze took a shot.
And this is where Sawblaze has to hold back on that weapon. If they go weapon to weapon with Monsoon right now, they will be in big trouble. This is a game of inches with Sawblaze trying to land a strike and dodge Monsoon's disc.
Uh-oh, looks like Monsoon almost got caught in the ears.
Oh.
And now he gets shoved right into the screws.
Whoa, what a strike by Jameson Go! Dropped the hammer saw, avoided Monsoon's weapon. That is precision offense.
Nice jab by Monsoon, but here comes Sawblaze.
Oh!
Taking him into the screws of the upper deck.
Sawblaze doing what Sawblaze does, dictating the action. But you can see some damage to those bunny ear attachments.
Yeah, Monsoon continuing to chip away. Uh-oh! Gets caught in the kill saw spots. Perfect timing for the hammer saw with the blade of Monsoon turned the opposite way.
Oh! That's a big one.
A power shot to Monsoon's right side, and here's Sawblaze driving it into the rail.
Sawblaze doing a number on Monsoon right now, trying to get Monsoon's weapon to destroy itself.
Jameson Go in control, taking Monsoon into the corner. Tom Brewster did such a masterful job of driving in his upset of Cobalt, but here's Sawblaze scooping him up. Oh! And Monsoon takes some friendly fire from the pulverizer.
And Monsoon looks rocked. Their weapon is no longer spinning. That pulverizer shot may have taken it out.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is just horrible for the British bot, which now might not be able to work its way back to center. They're trying. 1, 2, 3, push! They can't. Instead, they're being counted out. And Sawblaze is on to the round of 8. Let the bot battle begin. Oh, nice shot, Sawblaze out of the gate.
Yeah, they ran that fork right into the drum. So far, that fork is holding up. They're able to get underneath Minotaur.
Whoa! And taking the top seed into the screw. Oh, huge hit.
Drove the hammer saw right through that top armor.
And whoa!
Nice shot there by Minotaur. Starting to land bigger shots here, Chris.
Yeah, the one seed told us they were going to go right after those forks. They're not afraid to go face to face. But now they're up on the screws of the upper deck.
Minotaur's inverted.
Oh, Jameson Go with a shot to the underbelly. The hammer saw wreaking havoc. Minotaur's back to center, and now they're into the rail.
This is when Sawblaze is at their best. A little bit of smoke coming out of Minotaur, Chris.
That is a major issue for Minotaur.
Could this be another fire? It is.
It is for the second straight season. Minotaur on fire against Sawblaze.
These are massive shots, though, Chris. Minotaur coming back. They're on fire, but still hitting hard.
And now it's a race against time. Can Minotaur make it another 2 minutes fully engulfed in flames?
Well, it's set up to handle internal fires, but the pressure is on now for Daniel Freitas to score a knockout or at least take out Sawblaze's weapon.
On fire out of the rear, but Daniel Freitas said, I will never surrender. Still going face to face.
They're going to have to. Jameson Go with the pressure, but they're taking huge shots here again.
Still 90 seconds to go, and Sawblaze pops into the air.
That looked like a direct shot to the weapon coupling of Sawblaze. What a comeback this would be by Minotaur.
And oh no, Minotaur on his head somehow flips himself back over. Now it gets pinned against the railing.
Minotaur has turned the tables here, Chris. They've broken Sawblaze's weapon, and Jameson cannot afford to get flipped.
An incredible job driving by Daniel Freitas and Jameson go as they continue to go nose to nose.
This is just a nasty brawl here by both robots.
Great job by Sawblaze, pinning his opponent now against the screws. Closing in on 45 to go.
Flame still pouring on a Minotaur. The Brazilians just have to make it to the closing bell. This fight is neck and neck.
Minotaur looks like a piece of burnt toast at this point. How are they going to get off the screws with 30 to go?
Oh, Minotaur may be knocked out here, Chris. They may have fried their motors.
That is it, I think. Sawblaze. Have they done it? Have they pulled off the upset? The countdown is starting. The one seed is history. Jameson Go and Sawblaze off to the semifinals. Let the bot battle begin. Jameson Go, he got around to the side of the frog.
Oh, looks like Sawblaze's fork is hooked under Ribot's wheel, and these two aren't slowing down, Chris.
Yeah, they're definitely locked in a death spin, but are they stuck, Kenny? That's the big question.
I think it's less about being stuck and more about not getting hit. If one of them pumps the brakes here, they're getting rocked.
If I saw turning, he's gonna hit me.
Okay, so Jameson Go confirms what Kenny just said. Both weapons fully spun up, and with a spot in the finals on the line, neither driver is backing down.
Just keep him pointed, keep him pointed. If you get a pushing game, you got this.
David Jim seems like he's the one steering the ship now, bringing it back to the middle.
There we go.
All right, 2:12 on the clock. Time to take the gloves off, boys.
Ribot's trying to use its speed advantage here, but excellent timing by Jameson Go.
Oh, wow. That's a frog soup on top of that hammer saw.
And I'm seeing some flame potentially in Ribot. That shot might have done some internal damage.
Oh, yeah, there is a plume of smoke coming out of Ribot, and that weapon isn't spinning anymore either.
Well, they might just be powering it down because of the smoke, but let's see if Jameson can take advantage.
David Jin doing a really good job holding them off, though.
So far, that fork configuration on Ribot is saving them. Not there, though.
Sawblaze trying to take him into the screws on the upper deck, and we've got serious
Whoa.
smoke. Here comes the hammer saw as well.
Uh-oh.
Into the rails.
Sawblaze just bullying Ribot out there right now.
Thankfully, Ribot's drive is still working, but that's about it.
And thick white clouds usually means a battery fire, Chris. This could get ugly.
And boom, again into the rails next to the upper deck.
And it does look like Ribot's weapon is out of commission, but either way, David Jin has got to get off that flap.
Closing in on the 1 minute mark with under a minute to go. The kill saws will be active. All right, Kenny, we're gonna need Sky Chopper 7 to start giving us an aerial. Oh, there we go. I can see the flames from here.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no, man, onto the upper deck.
Ribot just looking like a mess out there in the battle box.
But somehow Ribot is still working. Unbelievable resilience out of David Jin and his team.
Wow. Jameson Go not letting up, doing an incredible job, staying aggressive and keeping Ribot in a chokehold, telling his old buddy, I'm the man up in this box.
Unreal. Under 20 to go. Sawblaze trying to put the finishing touches on Pride Frog. Again, putting him on the upper deck.
Just pure dominance here from Jameson Go.
The final few ticks. And all that stands between Sawblaze and a berth in the final is a judge's decision.
The winner by unanimous decision is Sawblaze!
Let the battle for the giant nut begin. A box rush by Sawblaze out of the gate. Sticking his nose right in there and doing a 360 is J-Mo.
Yeah, huge, able to launch Sawblaze. This was the fear with that attachment.
It's already taken 3 shots, Kenny. And a huge one there. What a start for Schultz.
Huge continues to uppercut Sawblaze.
And he landed almost on top of Huge.
Huge is out to a big lead.
Oh my goodness, a half dozen shots in the first 30 seconds by Huge. And Sawblaze
starting to come back, Chris. Look at this.
A push and a shot.
He may have disabled the weapon. He's trying to go for those weapon belts. There are some weapon belts on the floor. Do they belong to Sawblaze or Huge?
Well, it looks like both robots' weapons are fully functional at this point. What an impressive sequence from Sawblaze nonetheless, as Huge lands a couple of quick jabs. Jameson goes, still looking to make up ground after that opening barrage from Huge. Trying to attack those Tegris wheels now and push him into the upper deck. Oh, but Huge fights back. Sawblaze on its head, able to self-right, but a dicey moment there for Jameson Go.
Sawblaze continues to feed that cradle attachment into the weapon of Huge, and now using those eyebrows to pin it.
Sawblaze utilizing that hammer saw nicely.
Oh.
And again.
We had our doubts, but this is turning out to be an effective game plan for Jameson Go.
Oh, and the pulverizer gets a shot on Sawblaze.
This is an amazing driver's match here. Jonathan Schultz trying to get some space, trying to get that blade up to full speed.
Jameson Go right on top of Huge. Approaching a minute to go in our title fight, and it is neck and neck.
This is very similar to what a grappler would do against a high-level striker, just jamming him up, giving him no space to breathe, Chris.
Sawblaze taking Huge from end to end in the BattleBots. Under a minute to go. The kill saws are active. Who will make that final push? Who will get their hands on the giant nut, Kenny?
Well, Sawblaze certainly winning the control battle here in the back half of this fight as Jameson Go lands another shot with the hammer saw. Huge hanging tough. This one is going to go down to the wire, Chris.
Sawblaze remaining in control, utilizing the BattleBots to its advantage. 30 seconds to go in the season.
This is the first time we've seen Huge slow down all year. Will it be enough?
We got nothing. We got nothing, buddy. We got nothing.
Jameson Go shoves Huge into the rails. 15 seconds to go as that hammer saw is running wild. Another shot in a plume of smoke.
Sawblaze staying aggressive throughout this, Chris.
Under 10 to go in the season.
Oh,
One more shot by Sawblaze. Is it enough?
Your BattleBots world champion is Sawblaze!